by Jill LePore, one of the best writers in the United States of America. She's excellent at reading several books, many contemporary works and old works about a single topic, and then distilling that into a beautiful piece. Her research is impeccable. Her writing is excellent, and she's only gotten better as the years go on. And this piece I read yesterday took about 51 minutes. So the whole long-form piece is there if you want to listen to it. But I got it done, and I went to look at it, and the first two sentences were trimmed off, which is just maddening, you know? It's a 52-minute reading of a 10,000-word piece, and because of the setting on the microphone and the music being faded down, the signal didn't go to the YouTube, and the stream didn't start until I was halfway into the third sentence here, or second sentence rather. And the first sentence is so poetically beautiful. I mean, come on. I robbed her of that. And so I thought I would just read it right now. The wood-paneled tailgate of the 1972 Oldsmobile station wagon dangled open like a broken jaw, making a wobbly bench on which 4 kids could sit, 8 legs swinging. Every Sunday morning, long before dawn, we'd get yanked out of bed to stuff the car's way back with stacks of twine-tied newspapers, clamber into the tailgate, cut the twine with my mother's sewing scissors, and ride around town, bouncing along on that bench, while my father shouted out orders from the driver's seat. She's describing their paper route on Sunday mornings for the Worcester Telegram, the Sunday Telegram. And that beautiful first sentence, the wood-paneled tailgate of the 1972 Oldsmobile station wagon dangled open like a broken jaw, making a wobbly bench on which 4 kids could sit, 8 legs swinging. What an image. Jill LePore, Hard News. I've given a link to the piece if you don't want to listen to me read it and you want to read it yourself, but I do very much recommend you read it. It is about the demise of journalism, but it does it in a way that at least gives it historical context and allows us to talk about what it is I'm doing here. Over and over, when I read pieces like this, I find them to be applicable to what my experiment is here on a middle perch on the internet. My objectives I've described in other places, but I'll just add here, you know, that the point is to have a space where I'm not putting on the YouTube personality, but instead we're keeping it as real, if you will, as we can, and using, you know, radio principles I used 2 decades ago, long form readings, going slower about things, doing it live, reading the news the way I read the news, which if you look again among the videos of the Anticlimactic Non-Show, you'll find I do a description of what it is I do to read the news. I read only print sources, I mean using the net, and I make a folder full of them from around the country and around the world so I can see what's you know, relevant to the country in different places. And I have quit Twitter, Instagram. I never did Facebook, but no social media in this space. This space is not going to create videos meant to, you know, make news worse, but rather to go slower and to make news better. An excellent example is Jill LePore's piece. And please, just, you know, I don't know, whenever you're going for a 52-minute long thing that you don't like doing, your laundry or a hike or biking on a spin machine or whatever, maybe you could throw it on and give it a listen.